Greetings, Mechwarriors, this is TTB speaking. Welcome to the BattleTech Beta, and today we're gonna have a look at the light mechs that are available in the game, so let's go right ahead into it. Now the first mech we'll see in the available mechs is the Locust 1V, and that's one of the lightest, fastest mechs ever entered into service. It was originally conceived as a riot suppression vehicle, but now it serves as a scout on the modern battlefield. Lightly armed and armored, it's extremely fragile. As you can see, it has a medium laser on the CT, some MG ammo there as well, an MG in the right arm and in the left arm, and that should be about it. Next up is the Urbanmech, the UMR60, and that one was designed for exactly what the name implies: combat in dense urban areas. As such, the R60 is very heavily armored, but is extremely slow despite its integrated jump jets. Armed with a small laser and an AC-10, the R60 is a deadly opponent against similarly sized mechs, if it can get close enough to fight them. So there you go, that is your basic fighting trash can with a small laser and an AC-10. It's going to be an interesting mech. Very interesting. As you can see, CT2 jump jets, right arm AC-10, right torso the ammo for that AC-10, left arm a small laser, and in the right leg one single heatsink. Alright, we will see how that mech fares on the battlefield. Next up is another Locust variant, the Locust 1M, and the 1M variant of the Locust is geared to take advantage of the platform's speed to defend itself as long-range fire support. Armed with two LRM-5 racks in place of the machine guns, the 1M is essentially unarmored. It has only 1 ton of armor. So this whole 20 ton mech actually has 1 ton of armor on it. Doesn't sound like much. Let's see what weapons he has. He has 1 medium laser in the CT and some LRM ammo, as well as 2 LRM-5s in the right arm and left arm, and that is basically it. So yeah, it's a scout that is also LRM support, but nothing more, so I would not try and leave that one in front and on the battlefield, because if you see my video, you see that these are pretty much mini glass cannons. Alright, let's hop into the next mech. What do we have here? Another Locust, the Locust 1S, and that is the close combat variant of the standard 1V model. So this one has machine guns swapped for 2 SRM-2 racks and 1 ton of armor deducted from that in order to make that happen. Remaining in motion is still the Locust's best defense, of course. You always want to go and get behind the enemy mechs where they can't shoot you, unless it's a Wolfhound that has a laser in the back. So we see a medium laser in the CT as well as 2 SRM-2 racks in each of the arms, and SRM ammo in the CT as well. So this brings this mech to the equivalent of an SRM-4 and a medium laser. Okay, next up is the Commando 1B. That's a Lyran variant of the Commando 2D. Yeah, Steiner! And the 1B model eschews the larger SRM racks of the more common model in exchange for a large laser and an SRM-2. This gives the 1B a longer attack range as well as less reliance on resupply during protracted battles. Okay, so CT features an SRM-2, the right arm has the large laser, the left arm has a medium laser, and in the left torso we find the SRM ammo. Yeah, the Commando, one of my favorite mechs, especially in the Mechwarrior 2 Mercenaries. That was a long time ago, children. Okay, next up is the Commando 2D, and as a stand-up fighter, the Commando 2D leaves a lot to be desired. As a hit-and-run mech, however, few pilots can follow 2D's loadout. With a medium laser, SRM-6 and SRM-4, the 2D can deal out far more punishment than its size suggests. And I agree with that. Look at that. CT SRM-6 racks, right arm SRM-4 racks, SRM ammo, as well as the left arm with SRM ammo and a medium laser, so this thing can actually dish out some punishment. Wow, that is pretty nice. I can't wait to try out this particular variant on the battlefield. That is a Commando, alright. And we're almost through it now. 2 more mechs remaining. The first one up is the Panther PNT 9R, and that is a light support mech, and the Panther 9R is capable of providing powerful covering fire. It usually covers fast-moving mechs as they engage in the enemy, but it's equally at home using its jump jets to flank. That is pretty nice, and being a Panther, I'm looking for a PPC here. Let's see. CT has SRM4 and the cylinder heatsink. The right arm, there is the PPC. Left torso some SRM ammo, and in the right leg and left leg we find jump jets and heatsinks. That is a classic Panther as we know it from the good old BattleTech books. Perfect. 35 tons of light mech action with precision damage in the right arm. You don't want to be in line of fire of that one. And then last but not least, the Jenner 7D. The Jenner D is both a scout and a fast harasser. While almost as quick as the Spider and Locust, the Jenner is more heavily armed with 4 medium lasers and an SRM4 rack. The JR7D also sports top-of-the-line jump jets for added mobility. Wow, that's a nice sales pitch. So let's have a look at the armaments. We see in the CT we have SRM4 as well as 1 jump jet. The right arm and the right torso are equipped with 2 medium lasers, SRM ammo as well as 2 jump jets. And of course the same thing is mirrored on the other side with 2 medium lasers and jump jets. No SRMs there, of course. So this looks like a pretty nice mech to get in, shoot, and then, if needed, get out or jump jet out. Well, that concludes the light mechs for BattleTech. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. TTB out.